Hi everyone, welcome to our free mindfulness class number 12. This week's free mindfulness class, I'll be talking about how you can use mindfulness to reduce stress, how you can develop 4 mindfulness skills, 4 essential mindfulness skills to help you reduce stress and build resilience to stress. So if you are watching live here on YouTube, say hi, let me know if the sound and the image are okay. If you are watching live here on Instagram, let me know if the sound, the image are okay. And during the class, let me know if you have any questions you'd like me to answer. And I'll answer to all of them at the end. So as I said, today we'll have a very interesting class, a very important class about how you can start using mindfulness to reduce stress, to help you reduce stress and build resilience to stress with 4 very simple, very easy mindfulness skills that you can start developing right now. And at the end, we'll do a practical mindfulness exercise so you can leave the class feeling more mindful and present already. And then you can use this exercise during your daily life. So you should practice more times by yourself, and then you can use it whenever you need it during your daily life. So it seems like the sound and the image are okay here on YouTube. So let's go on with our class, our free mindfulness class number 12. So everything seems okay, so let's start with our content today. But first of all, let me introduce myself. So I'll be looking here and here because I'm live both on Instagram and YouTube, so bear with me. So let me see here if anyone said okay. So sound and image are okay, so we can go on. So as I was saying, I'll start by introducing myself. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Wanda Mendonça, and I'm a yoga teacher and a mindfulness coach with an obsession for travel. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how I started practicing yoga and mindfulness. So I was born in a small island of the Azores in Portugal, and I've studied journalism in the university. So I've moved to Lisbon to study journalism, and when I ended my bachelor's degree, I moved back to the Azores to work in my chosen career as a journalist. So everything seemed to be going according to plan. I was working in my chosen career. I had a paycheck at the end of the month. I even got to travel a couple of times a year, but something wasn't right. I wasn't feeling happy. Something didn't feel right. I wasn't happy, and I was feeling stuck in a place, in a job that didn't feed my soul. So I always wanted to travel. I always dreamed about traveling the world, exploring the world, even maybe living abroad. And I was feeling stuck. So I wanted to do something that allowed me to travel and to have more freedom in my life and in my job. So but it didn't happen overnight, but one day I found yoga. I started practicing yoga and meditation. I've started attending regular yoga and meditation classes. And gradually something inside of me started to change. I started my own journey of self-discovery. I started getting in touch with who I truly was, what I truly wanted from life. And then one day I finally summoned the courage to quit my job as a journalist, to move to Lisbon again, start a yoga teacher training program. And after a year, I started working as a full-time yoga teacher. So I went from being a full-time journalist to work as a full-time yoga teacher in Lisbon. And then fast forward to 2013, when I decided to change my life once again. This time I moved from Lisbon in Portugal to Zurich in Switzerland with my boyfriend. We decided to move here. I decided to move here to finally follow my dream of living abroad and traveling the world. So I've been living in Switzerland for 8 years now. And after I've moved here and started traveling more and more, I founded my travel and yoga website, The Yogi Wanderer, where I share my travel for yoga, self-discovery, travel, writing, and I also became a mindfulness coach. So I'm now a yoga and mindfulness coach, and my mission as a yoga and mindfulness coach is to empower other women like me to overcome stress and anxiety and to experience true freedom in their bodies and in their lives, just as I did. So that's me. So if you are watching here on YouTube or Instagram, say hi, welcome, and so let's go on with our content for today. Hello, Bruna. Hello, Bab. Hello, everyone. So today, as I was saying, we are going to talk about how you can use mindfulness to reduce stress. So I'm going to talk about 4 easy mindfulness skills you can develop to start reducing stress and start building resilience to stress. So, and why is this important? Because as I've said before, stress and anxiety are a normal response of our body. They are part of our life. They are totally normal. But if you are under too much stress, if your levels of stress are too high, then this is not good for your health, for your body. Your health is going to suffer. And how do you know that you are under too much stress? So there are some symptoms of too much stress, and these symptoms include acne, for example, headaches and chronic pain, a weak immune system. So if you are always getting sick, it can mean that you have a weak immune system and that you are under a lot of stress, of chronic stress, lack of energy, trouble sleeping, a low sex drive, if you have stomach and digestive problems, if you have feelings of depression and anxiety, all of these can be a sign of too much stress. So let me know in the chat, in the comments, if you feel any of these, if you feel that you are under too much stress. Other symptoms can be high blood pressure, so anger, feelings of anger, irritability, and feeling overwhelmed, a lack of concentration and memory. So all of these can be symptoms of too much stress. So let me know if you feel any of these symptoms, one or more of these symptoms. Sometimes we feel more than one. So all of these symptoms. So as you see, chronic stress, levels of stress, constant high levels of stress can undermine our health, both our physical and our mental health. So it's not only our mind that suffers with stress, but also our body. So let me see here on YouTube. Okay. So if you have one or more of these symptoms, you can be suffering from chronic stress. So constant high levels of stress hormones like cortisol weaken your immune system and can make you more prone to diabetes, to diseases like diabetes, heart diseases, gastrointestinal problems, depression, and even burnout. So stress, if you don't keep stress under healthy levels, it can get very problematic to your health, to your body, and to your health. So that's why it's important to always keep stress under healthy levels, even though we know that stress is something normal, that stress is part of our life. It's important to learn strategies to nurture our body and our minds and to keep stress under healthy levels, as well as develop resilience to stress. So developing a regular mindfulness practice helps you reduce and build resilience to stress. So having a regular mindfulness practice is scientifically proven to help reduce and build resilience to stress. So what is mindfulness after all? So mindfulness is the process of cultivating self-awareness through present moment awareness. So we bring our attention to what is happening here and now on purpose and without judgment. So that's mindfulness. That's how we practice mindfulness. And there are 4 mindfulness skills you should cultivate in order to reduce and build resilience to stress. So I'm going to reveal 4 easy mindfulness skills you can start developing to reduce your levels of stress in your daily life whenever you need it. So the first one is to train your mind to be in the present moment as much as possible. So why is it important to be in the present moment? So when you bring your mind to what is happening here and now, without judgment, you shift from the thinking mind, also known as the doing mode, into the sensing mind, also known as the being mode. So the thinking mind is when you are lost in your thoughts, when you are constantly thinking about the past or about the future. So the thinking mind creates a lot of unnecessary stress and anxiety. If you are constantly worrying about the past or anticipating something bad that is going to happen in the future, even in the near future, you create unnecessary stress to yourself, to your body, to your mind, to yourself, to your health. So the sensing mind, on the other hand, is when you are present here and now. And to do this, you use your 5 senses. And your sensing mind frees you to really enjoy life experience from moment to moment. And how can you cultivate, how can you train your mind to be here and now, to be in the present moment? So meditation is one of the most effective ways to train your mind to be in the present moment. So having a regular meditation practice is very effective, is scientifically proven to help reduce stress and anxiety, has many other benefits, and is very effective in training your mind to focus, to concentrate, and to live in the present moment. And when you live in the present moment, you realize that most of the time everything is all right. You don't need to worry about the future. You don't need to always anticipate what is going to happen in the future. You don't need to always worry about the past. When you live in the present moment, you really free yourself to be here and now, and you start feeling more peace, more calm from within. Additionally to meditation, another easy way to shift into sensing mind, so from the thinking mind into the sensing mind, when you catch yourself lost in your thoughts, is using your 5 senses to anchor your mind here and now. So using your 5 senses to observe whatever is happening in the moment. So this is also very powerful whenever you are in a stressful situation, or even if you're not. It's very useful, very effective to train to bring your mind to the here and now using your 5 senses. So you do this by using your 5 senses to observe everything around you, your environment. So paying attention using your 5 senses. And at the end of the class, we are going to do an exercise using this strategy so you can start practicing then by yourself. And this takes us to the second skill you should develop to reduce stress and build resilience to stress. And the second skill is developing awareness of your thoughts and emotions. So the more you develop awareness of your thoughts and emotions, the more you are able to detach from them. So when you realize that your thoughts and emotions are just that they are not necessarily true, and that they are not who you are, your thoughts and emotions lose their power over you. So when you realize that your thoughts and emotions are just that, they are just thoughts, they are just emotions, they cannot harm you, they are not necessarily true, and most importantly, they are not who you are. Your thoughts and your emotions are not who you are. And this is very important. So when you realize that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, you experience true freedom. You detach from them and experience true freedom. And you start releasing a lot of stress, a lot of energy that you were using to resist your thoughts and your own emotions. And a great way to develop this awareness of your thoughts and your emotions is through journaling. So journaling, spending some time every day writing down your thoughts and your emotions, is a great way to develop awareness of your thoughts, of your emotions, and most importantly, without judgment. So take a few minutes every day to write down everything that comes to your mind. You don't need to worry about grammar or punctuation. Just write it down, write it out, everything that comes to your mind, all your thoughts, all your emotions, and this will help you detach from them, and most importantly, to develop develop awareness of your thoughts and emotions. And then the third skill, also very important, is to develop awareness of your body and how your body feels. So not only developing awareness of your thoughts and your emotions, but also developing awareness of your body and how it feels in any given moment. So let me know if this makes sense to you, if you have any questions you want me to answer, if you already use some of these strategies in your daily life. Let me know if this makes sense. Okay. So how can you start developing awareness of your body? So some great ways to do this is by practicing yoga, for example. Yoga is a great way to develop awareness of your body and how your body feels. Breathing exercises are another great way to develop awareness of your body. Relaxation exercises as well. So all these techniques are great ways to develop awareness of your body. And you should develop this awareness also when you are under stress. So it's very important to develop awareness of how your body feels under stress, how your body reacts under stress and anxiety. Because this way you can anticipate the symptoms of stress and anxiety, and again, they lose their power over you. So if you know what to expect when you are, for example, before a big presentation at work, before a school exam, if you know what to expect, if you know that what you are feeling is a natural response of your body, that stress and anxiety are very natural, and that if you are already comfortable with these feelings, they will not have as much power over you. You will be able to remain calm even when you are under stress. So here, that's the secret, that's the point, to remain calm even when you are under stress and anxiety. So this is very liberating when you can manage to really develop this awareness and remain calm in any situation. And the fourth and last mindfulness skill you can develop to reduce stress, to build resilience to stress. And a very important one, although a bit challenging, is acceptance or non-judgment. So acceptance or non-judgment can be challenging, especially when we are control freaks, when we like to control everything. It can be challenging. But accepting the reality of what is in this moment, in the present moment, here and now, is the starting point to deal with any negative experience. So this acceptance doesn't mean resignation or condoning. It doesn't mean that you have to like the situation, that you have to like other people's behaviors, or that you have to agree with them, that you don't want to change yourself or your situation. It just means that you come to terms with the things you cannot change right here, right now. It's about learning the difference between what you can change and what you cannot change, and come to terms with that. Because when you resist something you cannot change, you create unnecessary stress for yourself. So, and I always give this example. When I was working as a journalist, as I told you in the introduction, when I was working as a journalist and I started seeing a lot of things I didn't like in one of these jobs, I started seeing a lot of things about 1 year after I started working there. I started seeing a lot of things that I didn't like, from the salary to the workload, the atmosphere. And what I did at the time was resist the situation instead of accept it. So every day I would go home and I would get caught up in these negative thoughts and emotions, criticizing everything, complaining, thinking that things weren't fair, that I couldn't believe what they said, what they've done. So I was very caught in this negative emotion, so I was resisting the situation. And the opposite of resistance is acceptance. So acceptance in this situation would mean that I would have said, okay, I don't like this job. I'm going to start looking for something else. But until I find something else, I'm going to try to learn as much as I can while I'm here. Because if I need to be in the situation anyway, Why add an extra layer of suffering, an extra layer of stress to an already difficult situation? So that's the difference between resistance and acceptance. When we resist something, we resist the reality of what is. We do not accept the reality of what is, and we try to change things that we cannot change. So for me, I wanted to change the entire atmosphere of this workplace, and the only thing I could change was myself by moving to another job. So that's what it means to accept things as they are. And this includes also accepting your thoughts and your emotions without judgment, as well as the circumstances of your life right now. Again, it doesn't mean that you don't want to change them. It just means that you have to accept them here and now before you can start dealing with them. Because only when you accept something, when you stop resisting it, you release stress and energy, and you have the energy and the clarity to see things for what they are and to finally find a solution. If you are caught up, as I was, in these negative thoughts, in a negative loop, you cannot find a real solution and sometimes an easy solution for your problem. Also, accepting stress and anxiety as something normal, something that helps you build resilience to stress and anxiety and even perform better. So when you look at stress and anxiety as something normal, as something natural, it stops the negative feedback loop, because many times we get stress or anxiety and we get stressed out because we are feeling stressed out. So the symptoms of stress and anxiety, many times they overwhelm people. So you get more nervous because you are feeling nervous. You get more stressed out, more anxious because you are feeling stress and anxiety. And when you stop and look at these things and look at stress and anxiety as something natural, you stop the negative loop, you stop the negative feedback loop. So it prevents you from creating more stress and anxiety for yourself. So these are the 4 skills that I recommend you develop to reduce stress and anxiety, to build resilience to stress. So the first one was training your mind to be in the present moment. The second one, developing awareness of your thoughts and emotions. The third one, developing awareness of your body. And the fourth and very important one, practicing acceptance or non-judgment. And now we are going to practice to do a mindfulness exercise so you can put all this into practice. So this exercise is called the 5 senses exercise. So we will use our 5 senses to anchor our minds here and now. But first, let me see if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions, anything you'd like to share before we start our exercise. So we'll do a very practical mindfulness exercise. So you can practice together with us now, and then after the class you can do it by yourself anytime you need it. So you should practice it several times until you are comfortable with the exercise, and then you can use it anytime you need it, anytime you need to take a break, to calm your mind, to bring your mind to the present moment, you can do this exercise. So I recommend that you are in a quiet room where you are not going to be disturbed to practice this exercise, sitting in a comfortable position. So I'll give you a few moments to sit in a comfortable position. You can start closing your eyes. So start by closing your eyes. And just for a few moments, just do a deep inhalation. Hold the air in your lungs for a few moments. And with the exhalation, relax your body and your mind. Simply becoming aware of your breathing. Feeling each inhalation and each exhalation. So give yourself a few moments to bring your mind to this moment, to relax and to get ready for the exercise. So in this exercise, you will notice things that you are going to experience through your 5 senses. During the exercise, do not judge anything that you are sensing. Simply bring them to your awareness. So you can now open your eyes, and we'll start by using our eyes, our vision, to notice 5 things that you can see in your environment right now. So notice 5 things, 5 objects that you can see in your environment right now. But try to pick things that you normally wouldn't be aware of. So things that you normally don't notice. So just take a few moments to notice 5 things without judging, without labeling, without interpreting, just looking at the shape, the color, the size, just using your eyes to observe 5 objects in your environment right now. If during the exercise some thoughts come to your mind, arise in your mind, do not judge yourself, this is very normal. Simply bring your mind back to the exercise, to wherever you are observing right now. So after observing 5 things you can see, now start noticing 4 things you can feel on your skin. So this can be the clothes you are wearing, the cool air. So it can be the texture of the chair, of the sofa, anything that you can touch, anything that you can feel on your skin. The AC, anything. So try to notice 4 things you can feel on your skin. So the touch of the clothes on your skin, for example, the air touching your skin, the place where you are sitting. So notice 4 things you can feel on your skin. And then we move to 3 things you can hear right now. So try to pay attention now to 3 things you can hear. So without thinking about anything else, without judging, without interpreting, just pay attention to 3 things you can hear. This can be a car in the distance, the sound of the AC, a bird singing outside. It can be the sound of the rain outside, a conversation. So anything you can hear. So try, pay attention to 3 things you can hear right now. And then gradually start observing, start paying attention to 2 things you can smell. So this time you'll pay attention to 2 things you can smell. And this can be the smell of a flower, of a restaurant in the neighborhood. It can be the smell of food just cooked, a perfume someone is wearing, your own perfume, perhaps, or even the smell of your own body. So notice 2 things you can smell. Just feel the smell without judging, without labeling it. Just bringing your mind to the smell, to the perfume, or to the smell. And finally, to finish, bring your awareness to 1 thing you can taste. So this can be something that you are drinking, a candy that you have in your mouth, or it can be simply the taste of your own mouth. So pay attention to one thing you can taste. And this way we finish our exercise. So we used our 5 senses to bring our minds to the present moment, to the here and now. We used our eyes, our skin, our ears, our smell, our taste. So 5 things. We used our 5 senses to bring our awareness to the present moment. So let me know how it was. Were you able to focus, to pay attention, to bring your mind to the here and now through your 5 senses? Let me know how was your experience with this exercise. As I said, now you can go and use this exercise by yourself. Practice it a few times by yourself. And then you can use it anytime you need it. So anytime you need to take a break, if you are feeling stressed out or anxious, if you need to bring your mind to the here and now, you can use this strategy. So just remember your 5 senses, and you start with 5 senses, you get 5 things you can see, and you go on using your 5 senses, and this will help you calm down and bring your mind to the here and now. And before I finish the class, so I just want to remember you that on July 8th, I will be launching the next edition of my meditation and mindfulness bootcamp for beginners. So this is for you if you'd like to reduce stress and anxiety and create a more mindful and balanced life in just 21 days. So this will be a 21-day challenge with simple and practical meditation and mindfulness exercises. Every day you'll get a different meditation or mindfulness exercise for the day that you can practice for 5-10 minutes a day as long as you want, to help you reduce stress and anxiety and create a more mindful and balanced routine. So all of this in just 21 days. So spots will be very limited, so I really want to guarantee the best experience, the best guidance and support to all the participants. So spots are going to be very limited. If you'd like to get priority access as well as a special price, just click the link in the comments if you are here on YouTube, or the link in my bio if you are watching on Instagram. Just click the link in the description if you are on YouTube, and in my bio if you are on Instagram, to join the VIP waitlist, no strings attached. So the VIP waitlist is a mute WhatsApp group, so you won't get any notifications, you don't need to worry about that. You only get priority and a special price when I open the spots on July 8th. So you just join the VIP waitlist and wait for my instructions on July 8th to be one of the first people to know about the challenge and to get access, priority access. And the normal price is $147 or 120 euros. But members of the VIP waitlist will get a very special price, and as I said, they will also get priority access because the spots are going to be very limited. So make sure to click the link in the description or the link in my bio if you are on Instagram to join the VIP waitlist and wait for my commands on July 8th. So I'd love to see you, to guide you on this journey to reduce stress and anxiety and create a more mindful and balanced life. So let me know if you have any questions you'd like me to answer. How was the exercise? Were you able to focus and concentrate? Let me know if you have any questions. Remembering that every second Thursday we have these free mindfulness classes live on YouTube, and sometimes exceptionally also on Instagram, like today. So if you'd like to join my free Telegram channel to get all the updates, to get all the notifications and never miss a class, You can also click the link in my bio on Instagram to join the free Telegram channel, so you always get the notifications and you can always join us live to practice together with us and ask questions. So that's all for today. If you don't have any questions, I'll see you in 2 weeks for another free mindfulness class, and in the meantime, don't forget to join the VIP waitlist. Give this class a thumbs up if you are watching on YouTube, if you found it useful. Share it with a friend that you think can benefit from these techniques, from these skills, from this exercise. So share it with a friend, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 and thank you for watching.